All right, good morning. Good morning. Waiting for Jesus to stroll in here. Um, these are the positions I have overnight. um, we are short Tesla. We got short everything because of that rally at the close. It just faded off at the end. Figured they'd hit some fall through here this morning. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Let's wait a little bit for everybody to chime in. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, let's take a look at BTC here. Um, BTC 26 overnight here. So I would imagine that a lot of these other names or the crypto names ain't doing too well. Let's take a look at those. That would be the MSTRs and the Coinbase and all that kind of stuff. It's 320 here on the MSTR. Coinbase here 69. You know, again, slow drip here across the board, no matter what you're looking at, except for the oil. We'll see if oil has that pullback that we were looking for. I'm short some XOM, still waiting for that pullback on oil. If you take a look at Netflix here this morning, we had news that that strike or whatever was close to being done here. So they're saying Hollywood studios reached a tentative agreement Sunday to end a strike after nearly 5 months. Writers Guild here announced the deal in a joint statement with the blah blah blah, the group that represents studios. WGA's reached a negotiation or a tentative agreement. 3-year contract agreement settled on after 5 marathon days of renewed talks. Must be approved by the Guild's board and members before the strike officially ends. The terms of the deal were not immediately announced. Tentative deal to end the last was approved by more than 90% of members. So they still don't even have the terms here too. So if we look at all those names, right, the WBDs, the Netflix, and all this kind of stuff, these things are up here this morning, but already fading them off. I don't know. I don't know. Frankly, I don't even like trading those things. However, I am short Disney here long term for November. I think I have January's. I don't know what I have. If you see, I got SPY short, XOM short, Tesla short, and Nvidia short overnight. I'll probably see about 10. I'll probably see about 10K off the open on those, and then coño. Vamos a ver how long. Um, an hour and 14 minutes. God damn. Damn. I gotta fucking play this beach tennis tournament here in Orlando this weekend, but I didn't realize how far to the park was gonna be. So we're talking about an hour and 13 here. It's fucking shit. Has anybody been to Tavares, Florida? Friday to Sunday. Hickory Point Recreation Park. There's all the beach tennis. Damn, that shit's far. Shit. How about them Dolphins scoring 70 points? Was that the highest scoring football game ever? Was that the highest 70? 70-20. Miami Dolphins have joined the exclusive 70-point club. Dolphins defeated the Broncos on Sunday, becoming just the third team in NFL history to score 70 or more points in a regular season game. Record for most points in a game is 72. I mean, are they finally good this year? I don't fucking know. All right, I think we got Jesus here. Spies here are lows already in the pre-market, which we were expecting. We were expecting. Banks here. I mean, it looks so bad. They look so bad, for real. Names here that haven't sold off. I honestly don't even know. I mean, I guess you could put CVNA maybe on that list, maybe. Um, what was that other one that we were trading? Affirm, right? Affirm here below $20. What a swing! What a swing! Good morning, Wall Street Jesus.
Oh, that's why. I have to go back to scenes. Is that good? No, I'm missing. What am I missing? Oh no, I'm good.
Now we can't see it. Whoa, wait. It shows good over here, but
Wait, because I was on remember for the room the last time. Hold on. Let me
yes,
stop virtual camera and then start it again. I
yeah.
was on the other scene.
Well, yeah, you might have to change the scene there.
I did that, but you're saying it's still not showing.
Yeah, I'm showing still black here. That's weird.
Should I stop the virtual camera and then start it again?
Um, no, cause I see it. There it is. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay.
You're good, but it looks shitty. Did you
Did he?
did you do
Hold on,
this?
hold on. Let me oh, what do I do with that thing? Okay, okay, hold on. How's that?
That's. Did you do the screen share thing again?
No, I just did that switch camera.
Right, right.
Is that any better? Oh, you
Uh,
want it seems like you're on a little delay there, right? You're not seeing me change it or
no. I have it.
oh,
I have it. It just looks shitty.
it looks shitty, huh? What
Okay,
looks
so you
shitty?
did the virtual camera and then you did the screen share, right?
Yeah.
What the
The only
fuck?
thing I was on the other scene for the room. Remember we set that up on
Right,
Friday?
right. Which is
So that
fine.
was the only difference.
Okay, that looks better. Yeah,
Cleared up?
that looks better. We're good to go.
Okay.
Shank is saying, are we ever going to show us Jay's position on this stream? Yes, we still have to fucking fix that, but we're waiting for this herb to figure it out. What are you trying to figure out again?
The account I'm going to put on there because I have no swings right now, so it doesn't pay to put my swing account and show
Right.
nothing
Yeah, no, of
constantly.
course.
So the one account I'm going to put on here is the Thinkorswim account.
Okay.
But that whole Thinkorswim Schwab, it seems only a group of us it's happened to. I don't know. I got a switch account where I had to switch account to Schwab from Thinkorswim, and I had to put a whole new login and all that shit. So now I pretty much got that set up. I guess I could show that account, that Schwab account. Now find out for me. Ask them. Thinkorswim, the platform is still live. Like I still can use that.
Yeah, you can still use it.
It's got nothing to do with Schwab. It's the same shit now. It's just
I have no idea. But here's the thing, like, yeah, Shank is saying it's still good. It's got nothing to do with Schwab.
so why? I'm just curious. It doesn't matter. I fixed it. I'm almost done with it. But I'm just wondering why they locked me out of Thinkorswim. um, in the process of it. But it happened to a couple people I know, so don't worry about it. We're getting there. We'll get it done.
All right. All right.
We'll get it done.
All right. So what do you got this morning?
Well, we on again on the, let me mute a couple things here. Hold on, because I got a lot of background noise. We have a couple of things we were talking about last night on the webinar at play here that make you for a little funky action. We talked about hedge funds. They're become even more aggressive. They've been shorting everything that stands still right now, from gold to bonds to stocks to everything. And usually we look at that in a contrarian way, bullish way. The only problem is you have this systematic fund crowd that we've been talking about for a while. They were the primary drivers of this rally all year. They came in with a full tank of long exposure, short VIX exposure. Remember, we talked about that upside call selling in VIX. If they get caught, that's a problem. You got a lot of supply that's hitting the market. So right now you have hedge funds aggressively shorting, and you have heavy supply coming from those systematic funds. Okay, so obviously that's a lot of money, a lot of supply hitting the market, and it's going to put pressure on equities. So even
Right.
if we do get squeezy, which I think we could, because like you always say, they never make it easy,
Yeah.
especially at this point
Yeah.
on the short side. We're still going to see selling into these rallies. So that's the problem with trying to pick a spot on the long side. On the bearish side, on the short side, it's what you were touching on last week. A
Yeah.
lot of people are interested on that short side right now,
Hmm.
and the market gods will never make it easy, right? You got to sit through these squeezes if you want to catch that follow through, or you got to be as quick as you and Ronchero have been the last few days. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
that's that's the pickle we're in. And here's the God's honest truth. And you guys know, especially those in the room, me, I'm long only, right? And I know a lot of people who are on the webinar probably fall in that camp as well. If you're long only right now, you have to sit back, be patient, wait for the dust to settle here. There's no reason to jump in the middle of this. We can try to attempt to catch these intraday trades if we see some sweeper activity that looks aggressive. But we're talking about intraday squeezes here. Other than that, you gotta let this shake out a bit,
Yep.
and that's that. Because a lot of people, you know, especially in the on the equity side, Luch, not everybody plays the short side. The majority of people I know who play the short side play it via puts. Would you agree with that or no?
Yeah.
In Yeah, right?
Yeah.
The indexes in a sense. So the
Absolutely.
equity players out there, nobody wants to, sit on the sideline and watch Lucci get excited every day, right? As he gets excited on the short side. But this is not the time. If you're that long only in that long only equity camp, you gotta be really really selective here. Pick some spots and manage your risk, and we'll get through this. And there's going to be a pot of gold, as corny as they may sound, at the end of the rainbow. But you gotta be patient. So yeah, to answer a lot of questions out there, I haven't been doing much at all. Even the shit I've been playing, trust me, it hasn't even been worth playing. The couple things I try to catch on the long side, scalps. That's the extent of it. And where I've been focusing on to try to get away from the noise, because all the concentration, all the action, all the interest is in these mega cap names.
Hmm.
Okay, that's what scared me. Okay, those names scare me. That they've been scaring me for a while because it got way too crowded. But there's a lot of noise in there, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're not quick, and you don't know what, you're not comfortable managing your risk really tactically, it's not a place you want to get in the middle of. If you're newer to the game, it could be difficult, right?
Indeed. Indeed.
So
Indeed. Indeed. Scrolling through a couple of pre-market names this morning. I mean, Nvidia at around 412. At around 412 has been kind of a problem. So they haven't really been able to break it down under that level. So watch that level. Tesla here, gap down. As you can see, I got a bunch of overnights here, and we'll see. We'll see how much lower we can go. SPY, remember, on Friday had that big pop towards the end of the close, just to
Yeah.
squeeze more people out. They squeezed up to about 433 on the top side, and then just crashed here. So you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of the fake out moves up, and then they'll come right back in. I think the best place you want to be is wait for those squeezes, fucking short right into them,
Sort of, man.
and rinse and repeat, man. Rinse and repeat. Other names here that haven't quite sold off is the Costco. I guess you could take a look at that one. The HD has already been super weak. Um, Walmart here is starting to sell. If you take a look at Visa and MasterCard, those things are starting to sell here as well. Um, you know, and then again, banks just shit. Meta here too. Meta here too. Haven't really seen it down 290, 280. You know, Microsoft looks a lot weaker. Apple is another one under 174, 173 and a half. They haven't really pushed this down. Target's been weak already, 100%. Um, and then you got the Pinterest here, which still hasn't really sold off. And then again, oil. You still got oil here. That's definitely still holding up. It's definitely
Yeah.
still holding up there on the oil. All right.
All right, what do we got here? All right, so this is from a Goldman note this morning. Reasons to be tactically bullish, approaching oversold levels, obviously. RSI, several things. Earnings season around the corner, AI revenue guidepost popping up. What does it say? Oh, November 1st, Office Copilot release. I guess that's for NASDAQ earnings. What else we got? What are these nuggets? And then they have okay, multiple compression, so multiples have come down recently. Elevated de-risking and selling in tech. We talked about how crowded they were. Obviously, they're less crowded than they were because of this selling. And then improved seasonality in the fourth quarter, which you got a little time still to. Reasons to be tactically bearish. NASDAQ in technical no man's land, below the 100-day moving average. Lack of micro news flow into quarter end, month end. 10-year yields keep pushing higher off that higher for longer Fed mantra. And the sector, NASDAQ as a whole, still up 35% on the year. Is that amazing?
Wow.
You have, we talked about
Wow.
on Friday, you have the equal weight S&P 500, Luch, that is approaching being down for the year. Okay, so that's all the S&P 500s equally weighted,
Right.
and yet the Nasdaq is up 35%. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's from Goldman this morning. This change of weather is starting to get to me. You don't have that anymore in Puerto Rico.
What do you mean anymore? We never have that.
No, but I'm saying you had it in Boston. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? You know, when it goes from summer to cold, you wake up the throat, the eyes, the nose,
Yeah.
nonsense.
100%. All right, we got Ranchero here coming in.
Go from Hawaii?
I don't know. It's a good question. Let's see where he's at.
Carol makes me feel a little better at times because he's in the rocking chair too, and he's, you know what I realize, he's tech illiterate at times like myself.
He is very tech illiterate.
Yeah, so he is. I see him have issues, so he makes me feel good.
You guys are starting early,
makes me feel welcome.
Yeah, we're starting early. Ranchero, do me a favor, share the screen on your side.
Yeah, working on it.
Got it.
Good morning, Mr. Ranchero.
I heard you talking shit. Don't you good morning me?
That was a compliment.
Come on.
That was a compliment.
I don't know. I don't know about the
You got
comment.
me? You tell
Yeah.
I hear all I hear, I log on and all I hear is you're talking about how I'm riding the struggle bus with you. I don't ride the same bus as you, bro.
No, what do you mean? I'm talking about in one specific area of the world, tech.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right, welcome, Ron Cheryl. What are you looking at this morning?
So last week I was I got caught on the small account with some Amazon trying to
Okay.
ride the short. My problem was I played the weeklies instead of the further week out. So that makes things, you got to make a decision. So I had to eat a loss on that. So I'm looking back to get back on track with the Amazon. And I did really well on Netflix last week. So I'm probably looking at the same things again, and we'll see what happens. I'm trying to get here's my Econo Day loaded. So I'm looking for, obviously, always for catalysts. We're about to just roll right back into earnings season again, which never seems to freaking end. On Tuesday, you got consumer confidence, new home sales. Wednesday, durable goods, petroleum. Thursday, GDP and jobs. And Friday, international trade and goods and personal income and outlays. So there are some catalyst events out there. So, we'll see what we've got with that stuff. I'm always a little skittish on Monday mornings because they can just wind up being trap days.
Yep.
How about this catalyst for you guys? You got the government shutdown approaching here, right? The
Right.
government shuts down. If they're still shut down going into next week, all that economic data we're not going to get.
That's a good point. When was the last time we had a shutdown? And
If I remember correctly, it's happened quite a few times. I think the last was it 2018, the last one. I think the one prior to that might have been 2013 or 14. It's happened before.
But it's usually not a huge deal, right?
What happens is it's people don't remember it as a problem because the sell-off usually happens before it. And then when everybody gets wind of it and starts getting worried about it, that's when things start to rebound. So usually the selling front runs it from what I remember. And looking at, I think Goldman had a note on that recently.
So we're kind of already there, right?
We're pretty much, what people worry about is it's not a shutdown thing and it's the Fed's too tight and they're breaking something type thing. You understand when you have a couple things going on at the same time and the Fed is as hawkish as they came out of the last meeting and looking to raise again, they may be too tight. You may have something like we saw in the regional banking sector crack. So if that happened, right, if it leads to a credit issue, then it's got nothing to do with the shutdown, So that's the problem here that people are concerned about. But just the shutdown, you buy the dip if it's just based off the shutdown. 100%.
How about you, Luch?
Walt, Chris in the chat room, he's talking about something interesting here that I guess there's another bank that's having issues in China.
Yeah, the real estate. I think it's a real estate
Yeah.
house. Yeah.
So not Evergrande. It's another one. So all these Chinese names too are having some trouble. I mean, that can't be good. That can't be good. You add on the government bullshit, add on the fact that they're selling techs here. I mean, I think I got my blueprint already mapped out here. So, Ranch, I'm short a bunch of this stuff overnight from Friday,
Okay.
and I'll probably cover some of it off the open, and then just kind of see where we're at, see where we stall out here for the rest of the day. But my plan is just kind of short pops, man. Wait for some pops. Try not to get too heavy on the dumps, of course.
That's the key.
That's the key, right?
Yeah.
And then there, that Netflix again. They have that talks of whatever the strike here already figured out. So maybe, maybe they rally this thing, but I doubt it. I mean, before they had this thing up to what 396. Now the talks are done, and this thing is down at 382. So it looks like shit.
Yeah,
it looks like shit.
There's a lot of stuff. I think Ronchero was touching on this last week. A lot of stuff broken out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot broken on the technicals. There's a lot broken.
Yeah. agree. Yeah, the GP Raver's talking about the meta short. I like the meta short. I don't think it's broken down as much as everything else. And then remember, they had that news that was kind of keeping it up the other day. So yeah, find names that haven't really sold off, and let's see if they kind of rotate out of those. Hence why I'm in the XOM here. See if they'll come out of oil names. But other than that, Tesla's probably going to be the one that
I
I'm
mean,
looking at the
it
most.
also looks and feels like there's got to be like a day in here somewhere where you get a pop, right? And maybe you trap some more guys looking to get long, calling a bottom, and then hit them over the head again.
Yep. Yep.
And when's our date, Jesus, for government shutdown?
The 30th, I think. I think you got to vote. They just said McCarthy had to vote on Tuesday, but I think the 30th is when the government shuts. Certain parts of the government shut down.
So you could have hysterical people going into the all through the week, right?
Yeah, yeah. You got to deal with the tape bombs. It's happened before, so it's not a travesty. But you know what the media is going to make it out to
Of
be.
course, yeah, people will panic.
Yeah, like we got hit with a nuke or something.
Yes. All right. Couple of minutes here before the open. What are you guys looking at?
I got to pull up some Tesla here too. That was such an ugly day on Friday for Tesla.
It's just been ugly. The flow's been ugly. I didn't bring up the flow once this whole morning. That's how bad it's been. There's just no interest out there. And probably ahead of all what we're dealing with, right? Who wants to stick out their neck too early into this shit? But now you're reaching, you're a bit oversold here. Like you're saying, there should be relief at some point. So you might see some buying show up at some point here.
Yeah. Tesla here, kind of retracing the gap down. But again, it's pre-market. The fuck do we really care?
Exactly.
House Speaker McCarthy, House will vote on appropriations bill on Tuesday. Whatever.
When this stuff starts to creep in, let me see if I can find it. I also start to pay a little bit of attention to where did these guys go? These fuckers here.
30 seconds to the opening bell here in New York.
I like to check this out. I like to check out this Capital Trades website, and I like to see what these cheating motherfuckers are up to.
30-year yield.
Because sometimes you can catch some clues over here.
Oh, the Pelosi gang.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. And away they go.
Here we go.
See, blah, blah, blah. Meh. All right. Let's see what we got. Opening picture on the positions here. Probably about up 5 or 6K from Friday's close. Not much. Nvidia here still trading 415. Can't sell there.
Tesla looks like it wants to dump out.
Yeah, let's give that a second off the open here. XOM just kind of dead.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing anything right now, but I want to.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
Is the hardest thing to do is hold off when you know you're supposed to.
Talking about Meta here, yeah. Meta looking like a good short. I mean, it all will. Remember, it's Monday, too. You're going to have to pay these high primos. High primos. Very
There's your
high.
Tesla.
Wild puts.
I think the Nvidia here just started working a little bit. 413 on that Nvidia there. Yeah, that Tesla looks good. I mean, I'm already short. The question is, should I add? I don't know. Back down to pre-market lows on the Tesla. Oh, this thing just dumped. 412 on the Nvidia here. Keep an eye on that one. Should we add? Bueller?
Dollar. You got the dollar at highs.
All right. I'm going to cover 10 of the Tesla. Let me pull up this Nvidia here too. Nvidia 412. 412 and a half on the Nvidia. Nice low there.
What's some active ones? So far, you got some cheap put sweeper activity off the open.
Damn. That Tesla broke 240 here. This thing looks weak as shit.
Yep.
Weak as shit. Let me sell another 10. I got 30 left on the Tesla.
Let's look for like 221.45 if they get stupid today.
Some QQQ puts 357. Those are in the money.
357 Qs.
He's just not holding this up.
That's for 2 days out. In the money. 700 racks. 700 racks. XOM here did open up. Option looks like shit. I'm going to sell another 10 of the Tesla. But damn.
What's your strike?
I have the, what do I have? I have the 245s. The 245s. I got 20 left of those. All right, Nvidia here just popped 412, but don't get too cocky here on this. Don't get too cocky on this. Where's the meta? Where's the
You
meta?
might
Yeah, we
consider
called it.
some,
294
on
and a half on the meta.
these pop-ups on this Tesla. You might consider some 225s, lottos with some profits on the pops back up.
Alrighty. All right, Nvidia here again. 412 can't do it. 412 cannot do it.
Firm.
Some
Keep
bull
put
move.
30 cents.
I'm gonna take a look at the XOM here. XOM here, kind of selling, not really. All right, then. That Tesla is fucking weak.
Yeah, they're punishing all those sweepers.
For real. All right, I'm gonna have to do what Ron said and roll. I'm selling $10 here from a cost of $5.90, and let's
Wait for a
fucking roll.
bounce. Wait for a bounce. Wait for a bounce.
Alrighty. Alrighty. What do I want again? No, not this one. Pop there on the Nvidia. I can't sell the Nvidia. That one, they're gonna make us. They're gonna make us fucking wait for that shit.
Yeah, especially with all those bearish going out of business notes all over the place.
Mm-hmm. All right.
240.65 is where I want to enter, or if it takes out the low, is where I'm going to enter.
Netflix here, 280, 384. Hasn't really done much.
What's effective EU Commission in the new fiscal framework.
Spy, you got some 429s here, lottos here. They're buying a firm $18 fucking puts, and I got out of it like a fucking chump. Motherfucking chump.
All right, I'm taking some Tesla here.
Short?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I'm taking those two 25s.
You're taking the same ones you were telling me about?
Yeah.
What are you paying? Fucking $3
$2.
those? To a buck
Two
and a
bucks.
half?
$2. $2. $2.
2 bones.
I'll stick with them until 250. If 250 gets broken, then I'm going to bail. But it's also a spot where I'm going to look to see if they test that I can add to it. I just took a 10 lot starter. I'll look to get to 100 of them.
Alrighty. Alrighty. I forgot I still have some spy puts here overnight. XOM looks like it's starting to work here. Would I add to this? Meh. Nvidia here, somebody's in this thing. Somebody's in this thing, not letting it go down.
Holding it up, huh?
Back to highs on the day on the Nvidia, or sorry, yeah, Nvidia.
Okay, here's your Tesla pop.
I'm gonna add a 10 lot on Nvidia short here.
Legal finance minister had that saying Brazil tax reform solves about 80% of their medium-term distortions.
Man, the one thing I did different this morning is I ate a bagel and had some matcha, and I feel like going to sleep. Usually I wait to eat until 12 o'clock, so I stay like alert. I feel like going to sleep right now.
That's no bueno.
No.
Is it? Oh, uranium mining ETF seeing some bull flow.
Again,
The
that
whole
shit.
nuke trade bothers me, man.
Fucking CCJ shit. What's the
Like,
ticker on that uranium miner?
URNM, like
where the
uranium.
hell is that uranium going? What,
Right.
what the hell? What did they put it in?
Who's-
Like, that's a freaking North Korea trade.
Something I read something that it's in the missiles we just sent to Ukraine. How about that?
That's not good.
Yeah, that XOM. I don't want to fucking add though. What do you got, kid? It's a tough one. It's a tough one right now. This tape doesn't look that great. Spy here looks like it wants to squeeze a little bit.
Mm-hmm. See, this is where I'm looking at this Tesla. If it can't get through this little spot, this is where I'm looking to re-short to add to the short.
417 Nvidia. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it.
Right here on the Tesla. Showing some pop.
Yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. I rolled over to the Tesla here, but somebody's talking about this as SMCI. There was some folks talking about it in the chat room. SMCI. This is another problem. Check out this SMCI. That's also the semiconductor thing. They're gonna squeeze the shit out of this stuff. We ain't ready. AMD here 96. Nope. 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 I'm happy I took profits on that freaking Tesla here this morning. That's what's saving my ass now. through this squeeze.
Well, that's yeah. I'm thinking this thing could blow off again though.
Yep.
I am
Yep.
looking to add to the short.
Yep. Jesus, what you got over there? They tagging anything interesting?
No, no, nothing.
All right. All right, let's do a little walk around club here. Banks here still weak. All right, if we look at the China names here, blah. SPY here, gap down, but it's looking at climb its way back here. Nvidia here, one of the stronger names, 419. That was Friday's, basically Friday's area where they tried to rip it to. I'm still in this XOM. It looks weaker, so if you take a look at oil, it's just kind of meh. It's not really doing anything. If we go back to Meta,
Fuck is that?
no follow through there on the Meta. 420 on the Nvidia now.
Jesus Christ.
420 on the Nvidia. Shit ain't no kind of short right here. It is no kind of short. I should have flipped and went long. Should have flipped and went fucking long.
Position application, one of those products for BPH.
All right, this is where I'm looking at Tesla again. Let's see if this thing can hold up.
Yes, a little Netflix bull sweep. What are these weeklies? I'm sure. Let me see. Yeah, weeklies.
Early. Where is
Harvey Dent?
this is my spot. All right, Tesla. Time to fucking shit the bed again.
Got some rando squeezes. You know, quite a few different things. SE up $2 out of nowhere.
SE. Wow. Yeah. C Limited.
Roblox. Let's see what they got going on here.
What you got on Roblox?
November 32 and a halves.
I could see them coming into those names today. Keep the market up.
I added to my Tesla short here. If this little high at 242.18 gets taken out, I'm going to have to eat a little bit of a loss here and look to flip because you got a gap to fill at 244.73. I don't care which way it goes. I just want to catch that direction.
All right, you guys are in here. All right. As you can see, still floating around from the Nvidia here. Let's check in with gold here. Gold's not doing anything. Again, let's go back to oil. Maybe I'll add on oil. Maybe. Nah, I don't want to fucking add. Fuck that.
Look on the integration of both PE for the ECB.
What do you guys got? Somebody continuing to talk about that SMCI. Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty illiquid too, so it's pretty illiquid too. That meta came back to 297, trapped a lot of shorts. That's what you're looking for, guys. You're looking for them to trap, and then you can come in and play. But the traps could last a lot longer than you think. Let's check back in with that Netflix. 385 on that Netflix. Still not doing anything. Let's check in with Disney. Disney not doing anything. All the WBDs and all that kind of stuff. WDBD actually, WDBD actually looks a lot weaker than everything else. SPY here ticked up 430. So SPY here ain't done. 430 on SPY. That would put it down only 52 cents. So only about 5 handles, which is nothing. Nvidia fresh highs.
Little VIX selling coming in.
Got some VIX selling. PDD. Big fucking move up on this Nvidia. Jesus. 422. What a squeeze.
Yep, Tesla squeezing now too. So I'm flipped.
What a squeeze. So you're flipped. Now you're going long.
Yep.
And your target is basically what? Green on the day, which would be another
So-
2.5 points, which is not
So
that
highs
far.
are 243.68. You got a gap to fill up to 244.70.
Uranium mining ETF, they're adding again here, big size too. Long-term April 50s. My God, that's a sweep and a half of that thing.
Hey, Netflix is up what, 5 now?
Yeah.
So I got to keep an eye on that because I want to short that thing too. Damn, I missed the high on that. It's a good entry though. Let's take a look at this on the daily. Get that out.
Check out the Nvidia 423.
No.
Bye-bye. Yo, mad shorts are crying right now on this Nvidia here. You might get this thing below to 430 and make them really fucking pain.
Well, if you people sell operation coverage, what's up with them?
I got a little Netflix short gap to fill down to 379.78. My cutoff on the Netflix is 384.70.
Another couple of more uranium spec plays here, seeing repeat action. UUUU and NXE.
Well, from what Governor saying, the past ECB reaches 2%
You.
for consumers.
UUUU and NXE.
Amazon trying to claw its way back.
Yep, large cap doing its thing here. Man, I literally cannot keep my eyes open, man. That was the worst idea.
No more bagels for you.
I usually just do fruits in the morning. That's crazy. Yeah, your Amazon here trying to climb back. Let's take a look at the Apple. Apple, as you can see, is dead. MasterCard and Visa, dead. Let's go back to XOM here, dead. If we go to Netflix here, fade off the rally there. Overall, dead. Go to the Tesla, meh. Oh, this shit looks terrible, bro. What about the cart? Cart through 29. Would I trade it? Meh. Meh.
Eh.
And then if we take a look at this Nvidia here, still trying to hold. Man, thank goodness I got out of that damn Tesla off the open.
Yeah.
Shocked is saying you tweeted Lucci about a bagel. He liked it back. Did I? What was the tweet? What was the tweet? Tweet. Offbeat is saying a hedge fund stake in WSM. Let's take a look at WSM. Williams Sonoma. Check out this chart. Williams Sonoma looking pretty good. I think most names here looking relatively bullish here, so I don't. We could keep rallying here a little bit. Let's check out Shop and Melly. Dead.
Smelly Melly.
Let's go back to Nvidia here. Small sell here on the Nvidia, but I wouldn't bet much on it. Guys, take over. I'm gonna lie down for like 5 minutes.
He's gonna lie down for 5 minutes. We'll see him in 5 hours.
What do you say? He's gonna lie down for 5 minutes?
Yeah, the bagel's doing a number on him.
What they put tranquilizer in that bagel?
I don't know. He's sugar crash, man.
I can't. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of cheap action here. Roku, you got some cheap squeeze action. A lot of this likely short hedging. FL, that's Foot Locker.
Here's your Tesla back to highs. Looking for gap fill. So that's 244.67. So what that's going to do for me, I'm still holding this 10 lot of the Tesla 225 puts. I'm using the call side to try and finance that. So it just becomes a free trade. We'll see if we get gap fill or not. That little spike could have been it. We'll see.
These big names are just so sloppy. The action is so sloppy.
Now, if you use some levels, you can get you can get some money out of them. You know what I mean? They have a way of filling these little areas.
So flow wise, off the open, so it seems like action settling down here. No real hectic pace as of yet. Only real buying is in uranium ETF and a couple of those repeat spec names. The rest looks like short hedging to me so far. A lot of cheap weekly activity on both sides. Even the put side is pretty cheap. You got Roblox, some out of the money November bull flow. PLTR, a little bull flow. Weekly PLTR, let's see. Yeah, you got weekly 13 and a halves. Those are in the money PLTR.
Netflix testing new lows. All right, that's good because I'm short Netflix. Okay, I'm looking for gap fill on the Netflix. So it just it hit the bottom there and got a pop. So I need to decide whether I'm going to take some profits here or do I want to stick around? Let me set an alert here. Crossing down. You do not want to be in this crossing above 3. Here, 383.75. I want to be out. That'll leave me break even. Tesla's still looking for the gap fill. Very close. 244.70 gap fill in Tesla. Okay, there's a Netflix. I'm out. Break even on that. On the puts. It's a good bounce.
That air grand scale end order 50 above the 350 aircraft.
Okay, there's your gap fill on Tesla, and immediately they dump some out. So we'll see if they come back and squeeze this thing, or if that's the spot to add. But I sold some Tesla right there. And now I would like to short it again, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that yet. So my 225s are paid for right now off of that gap fill.
Your 225s are paid for because you went long.
I went long for the gap fill, which we just got. So I covered, and now my starter short is paid for.
Fucking, you guys see how quick this dude is? You ain't as quick. You're not as quick. I'm not even close to as quick. I saw the long coming and I didn't move. I didn't fucking budge.
I didn't want to take the short off.
Right.
Like,
Of course.
I was like, fine, if they're gonna let me have it for free, I'll let them pay for it.
Right.
2%. Dow's down 55. Crude futures down 0.1%. Gold futures trading up.
Yeah, that Amazon looks strong. You know, this market looks strong. I have the wrong bias right now. Because these shits look stronger. Bank of America, even the banks here rallying. Oil here bounced too, FYI. Even though the price
I got shaken out of Netflix break even on the puts.
got shaken out of Netflix break even. Yeah, that thing looks like shit. The Disney, whatever.
Other CFS, many occasions for US chips, and the Science Act funding. All Franklin's here.
Fuck was that?
What was that?
That's
That was
neat.
you?
Yeah.
Spy here's still strong. Just looking a little. I mean, I don't know. Spy green. We did go green. What about these arc names and all this stuff, the roadblock stuff that Jesus was talking about? They continuing there. Overall, this looks pretty fucking mad though. I kept averaging down on that Nvidia thus far, so I still have it. I should have went long though.
Hey, here's your Tesla now, dumping out.
Yeah.
I mean, you get spots. I mean, I don't know that it'll hold, but a gap fill is absolutely a spot to take risk. Then I don't care what side. Typically, it's to the opposite side, right? Gap fills are 80-20 rules, and they work really well.
Yeah, SPY just went red. That was a nice little scalp place. That Amazon, fucking relative strength indeed on that shit. Let's take a look at the Google. Same thing there. Let's see. We got 25 of the SPY 420s for. Oh, that's a fucking. What's that on those? We got the swing there. Microsoft got an upgrade according to Bruce. Did it? Did it now? Do he?
Yeah, I see there's an upgrade on Microsoft. So somebody asked about AutoZone last week. That caught an upgrade today too.
Fucking that thing can't go down ever.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I got caught playing Condors on that thing a long time ago, and it punched my teeth out.
Check out the Spotify here. Interesting weakness here today.
What name?
Spotify.
Oh, Spotify.
And remember the last couple of weeks, bigly rally from 130 to 165.
Yeah.
Take a look at this video now. Starting to come back in. Debating on adding, but I'm not going to do it.
He's not going to do it.
Jesus, anything interesting on the flow there?
Uranium, my friend. Uranium.
Just makes me want to puke.
Somebody called out a firm here below $20 and looks weak, man. Monster fucking trade there. Couldn't stick it out.
Majority of the action, especially call signs, just cheap. It looks like short hedging to me, but cheap weeklies, out of the money weekly stuff mostly. I'm repeat buying. It looks like they could be rolling CCJ, rolling up.
Nana was saying, did we catch the Tesla dump on Friday? Yeah. Yeah. That's where we made a good chunk of money. Decent chunk right there. Today, however, is a completely different day. Bruce is talking about that MU. That one's been relatively strong. And if you take a look at the MU now, it's trading 67. All right. Let's go back to this Meta. I mean, if you like the short on Meta this morning at 295, you got it now at 298. I bet you won't take it, though. CCJ fucking uranium, man.
When do we get to short this thing?
Fucking Uranus, man.
This is not going to last. They're going to catch people so long in this thing. I want to be there when they pull the plug on this.
All right, let's see. CME's got some uranium futures. Let's see what these things are going for. Let's take a look at this. Uranium.
Openings.
All right, let's look at this for 1 month. Why doesn't this make sense? So uranium futures aren't going up, but CCJ's going up? How much sense does that fucking make?
The stocks, I think, are playing catch up.
Wow.
Who the hell wants? Nobody wanted to touch uranium stocks. Who the hell's going to buy uranium stocks
For the US.
besides sweepers and commodity bugs?
In China, somebody's running this shit up.
Yeah, it's interesting.
1004. Looks like you got a put seller in a. I think this is a silver miner. WPM.
That's even worse.
Put sellers there? Fucking what? That shit is risky as fuck. Tesla leaning back up here. This overall, this action looks like shit.
Does not look good. Tesla looks like a better short. If you caught a pop for the gap fill, great, but
Right,
it does not look good.
right. But if you're talking no range on a Monday,
Yeah.
Yeah,
fuck.
because you have. I mean, everything is so oversold. You got tactical sentiment extreme here. Everybody looking to short.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree with you, Jay. I agree.
It's just a messy spot.
It is messy.
Go back to this Nvidia. AMD is weaker than the rest of them, but again, this looks fucking like trash. Banks here went right back. All pops banks here are fucking shorts.
You know, Luch, like kind of like Friday. I think it was Thursday and Friday. You may get. Remember, you went to lunch and then came back, and
Uh-huh.
then you caught the short. Remember, it was dead.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
So
Absolutely.
you might get things float around and then later on catch it.
Absolutely. I'm taking a look at this CVNA. It popped here and then just kind of trashed back. They had a firm here, 1940. 1940. And I got no runners. Fuck.
No.
None. Ugh. Ugh.
Meaning that 1940 still probably $19 too high for that piece of shit.
100%.
Right?
100%. Okay. So I think another factor, for today, I think I'm in the wrong names here. The wrong names to be short. So if it's not large cap, what would it be?
Let's see. Let's get a heat map out of here. Look, hold up. Let's see what's going on.
Maybe the win in the LVS. That CVNA, yeah, dropped out a point.
Yeah, it looks pretty messy heat map wise too. Yeah. Looks like one big mosh pit.
Yeah. Somebody's talking about this Roku in the chat room. Same thing. Pop, drop.
Pop, drop, holding down top. What's that song go?
That's
Stop,
Rough
drop, and
Riders.
that's DMX right there.
DMX. He died, right? He's dead.
He is dead.
Rest in
DMX.
peace.
The man is dead.
Goddamn.
Remember that FedEx after reporting earnings?
Yeah.
Damn much, man. I think I got some tennis elbow going right now.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to put some ice on it.
Squeezing the racket too tight.
It's more like just playing for fucking 12 hours straight.
I hear people say it's a squeeze issue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What was I gonna say? So yeah, that FedEx after reporting earnings held up and now is pretty strong here.
That's crazy FedEx. Meanwhile, the trainees are getting drilled over the past
Hey.
week.
Hey, careful throwing that one around. You get us all friggin' canceled, Jay.
I gotta get canceled.
All right, SPY here trying to run its way back up. XOM here holding.
Banks, the
XOM here
banks, the
holding.
banks. Banks look like
Meanwhile,
shit.
yeah, oil here's down, and this fucking XOM is going higher. Go figure. Amazon here trying to move back up. Meta, same thing.
Get back to home, move that thing.
AMD looks dead. Let's take a look at the AMC and the GME. It's getting small bids. Let's take a look at that Pinterest here, dead.
Lucci, the Boeing, shit.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about the Boeing. 196. 196, this motherfucker. Where's that Caterpillar? Nowhere. SPY here. Moving back up. Let's pull up the Tesla. Tesla here trading 244. This sucks. This sucks. I don't want to go long here. If anything, I'd start writing shit, but Bruce, man, tell me about it on that BA. We fucking called out that short at 215. There was that wild ass rally that got it back to 228, and then it was time for the short. And I missed it. And I fucking missed it. All right. What do you got, kid? You're long SPY. All right. It's just kind of all over the place here. I think we gotta wait. I think we gotta just wait. We gotta just wait this out. And while we wait this out, this 2 on BA, Air France KLM to order 50 Airbus aircraft. Notice how right now it doesn't fucking matter. NVIDIA pop 423. This ain't a short right now. This ain't a short right now. Let's take a look at that Roblox here, almost highs. Melly, dead. Where's that Shopify? Shopify still hasn't been able to bounce at all. At all. Xander is saying, yeah, both my toss and WB been showing lag quotes compared to prints. It's weird. I mean, that's a everyday event with toss. At least that's what they tell me. Shit, at this point, I'm about to start trading uranium. Apple, no thank you. Michael, I agree. Give me some sweeps, man. Rallies and bear markets are false and abortive, says Richard Kintz. Preto is saying, Lucci, are you interested in algos? Preto, you got to give me some context here, man. I mean, to what are you referring? You're talking about auto trading? You're talking about bots? Are you talking about the algo I have in my mind?
AI assistants named Nadia.
425 NVIDIA here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Fucking strong. 425. highs on the day on Nvidia.
We use Genstar Capital said they'd be considering a $4 billion sale
Back up.
of Technoplex.
I think I'm gonna join my friend here, long spy, just to fucking hedge. You got out?
They're gonna squeeze some of this stuff.
It looks like it. It looks like it. I'm gonna buy some spy here. Let's see if we get to 431. If you don't, that's fine anyway because I'm already short. XOM just popped.
You see what they're using to hedge their Tesla short this morning? That TSLL, Ronchero.
Oh, smart.
What is that? That's the
That's
reverse one.
it's levered Tesla.
Levered Tesla.
Yeah, TSLL, long, levered Tesla long.
So now we have levered an individual name. Holy
Yeah, for a while
shit!
now. Yeah.
Soul talking about that WSM. Take a look at this WSM, man.
That's some elite buying there too, in the TSLL.
Small cap world. It was MLGO from Friday's action. It was nice. That shit was nice. Blech. Bruce is saying, do I have any Richard Mille? No, I don't have any Richard Mille. All right, good. Spy calls here obviously didn't work, which is fine here. It was just a hedge. Under 420 on that Nvidia, I'll probably start getting a little bit more, cocky.
You got some Intel protection, October.
Price of
Intel, October 34 puts.
Intel, I forgot about that one. It's probably right there right now, right? 34. This thing's been
Yeah.
steady selling now.
Look at that. Wow. Giving back that whole, it gave it back the whole entire move. That whole rip.
Okay. Nice dump on SPY.
Yep.
Debating on adding to my shorts. Debating on adding to shorts. But
for the former
Nvidia's at
Vietnam
highs.
CFO have been detained in an ongoing probe in China of Evergrande, according to Chinese press.
Oh, God. And that Evergrande CEO detained in China.
Detained.
They can hang him by his ass.
Meeting set for the next week.
He faces a probe. Swept up in investigations. Have been detained by Chinese mainland authorities. Both were in charge of the property giant's financial operations. And resigned. Man, that's some scary shit, yo. Apple here dropped out. Again, they've been holding Apple really, really well.
Well, actually, I think I got a couple Bova notes on that. No, don't start. Look at my dog barking at me. Stop. I'm gonna ship your ass out of here in 2 seconds.
No, Styles, I got a Jeep. I live in Puerto Rico now.
You remind me of my Jeep.
Wow. Really, bro?
I wanna ride it, something like my sound. I wanna pump it.
Wow. What a herb.
You know that song. Stop kidding yourself.
What was it, Genuine?
R. Kelly.
That was R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Bro, you can get thrown in, you can get a lot of flack walking around singing R. Kelly.
I know. Oh shit.
All right. I don't think we have enough range on Spy. However, I do think we go back to lows here.
Affirm puts loot.
Get the fuck out of here with this Affirm.
Let me shut this door back.
Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on. Let's take a look at Tesla here, 243. I don't think the juice is in the large cap names. It's somewhere else right now. It's somewhere fucking else right now. Maybe it's like Spotify and stuff like this, but not even. CVNAs. That CVNA looks weak. BA 195.5. Banks, maybe? $2 billion. Man, I am fucking tired. Alright, guys, considering how fucking crapshoot this action is, we are going to head over to the Steamroom broadcast, which we will be there all day, of course. You can catch myself, Wall Street Jesus, and Ranchero all day inside the stream, and you guys are welcome to access it for a trial period of 2 weeks, and I believe the price is $8. And then you renew at the regular price, which I believe is $200 and a quarter, and you'll get access to the live feed all day, and this is all the options flow that Wall Street Jesus posts. Also, with the color that we talk about, you get the Momo scanner. You get a lot of other tools in there as well, and a community of other great traders. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah. Honestly, it's probably your best bet, and maybe things loosen up a little this afternoon.
Yep. We'll see you guys in the regular stream. Take care, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.